Good evening. Alright. I'm James Perfetto, and I don't do a good southern accent, but I am from Reflect the Screen, and tonight I review A Star is Born. No, I'm not nervous. There's my water, Tommy. Oh, there it is. Alright. No, I'm definitely not nervous at all. Okay. Alright, spilling water everywhere. me. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, I did see A Star is Born, a film that has a ton of Oscar hype surrounding it, but it's definitely warranted. Now, before I hop into that, let's get into the story. So Jackson Maine is some singer-songwriter from Arizona. He's this, guess he's a country artist, but he's a big deal, and he's touring. And he just so happens to finish a gig, and Jackson Maine, played by Bradley Cooper, stumbles into a bar. Now, this isn't just any ordinary bar. This is a drag bar, and Lady Gaga's character, Ally, is performing that night. She's an amazing singer. From the first note that she hits, Bradley Cooper is hooked. They have drinks, and then Bradley Cooper takes her home the following morning. Thing is, Bradley Cooper wants her to come out to his gig. She says no. Or does she? Leave it up to you. But yes, the movie itself is very well directed by Bradley Cooper, who also wrote the film. This is his directorial debut, and honestly, look, this is best case scenario. Oscar hype, got a big studio distributing it, Lady Gaga crushes it, you crush it. Listen, all the stars are aligning for this one, right? The movie itself just has a great direction, like I said. There's a calculated step each and every scene that passes by. There's always something very important happening, and I just think that's a testament to the writing and Bradley Cooper's vision for this film. Lady Gaga, I mean, it helps when you have an amazing actress like Lady Gaga. Did I just say that? Amazing actress? Yes, she's an amazing actress. Yes, she has an Emmy, but here is where she shines. I mean, she should be nominated for Best Lead Actress, and she should win that category, to be completely honest with you. There is something very special about Lady Gaga's character, Ally, where Gaga can kind of pull some of her past experiences in real life and allow them to bleed onto the screen. Now, what I absolutely loved about this movie is that it made me feel. That's the thing. The entire time I was either rooting for a character, or I was like, what you doing, man? Or I was like, hey, that was very sweet, or I'm not gonna cry, because I didn't cry. Look at me, I didn't cry. Do these eyes look puffy to you? That's what I thought. You can tell Bradley Cooper was very careful with this movie, because he almost cherry-picked every single role. Sam Elliott plays Bradley Cooper's character's brother in this movie, and I can only see Sam Elliott in that role. You know, there are so many different pieces to the puzzle here that just fit so well. However, it isn't a perfect film. As funny as it sounds, that first half, near perfect. So then what happened in the second half? Now, I don't want to say this is a tale of two halves, because that makes it sound like the second half is terrible, which it clearly isn't. But there were pacing issues. Now, the film itself began to get a little rocky, and events started just kind of being there. They didn't really fit so well like things in the first half did. This is where I think Bradley Cooper started to get a little lethargic. He was like, all right, I got a good story, but okay, I gotta fill in the middle of it, right? So I think that the film itself really could have benefited from a better second half, and that would have really made it a 5 out of 5, let's say. And then there's this issue with a cameo, or actually, yeah, just one cameo in particular. Dave Chappelle's entrance into the A Star is Born scene. He didn't really fit very well, but I don't think that's a testament to his acting, because he actually acted the scene pretty well. It was just, why did we have that scene, you know? I keep saying, I'm being vague here. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you could take it out and you would never miss it. So I think that it's kind of a useless diversion from the main plot. The supporting characters were, you know, overall pretty good, but I didn't think that this was very necessary, and it did distract you at a very important moment in the plot. So if he would have just cleaned up both of those, he being Bradley Cooper, would have just cleaned up those two things, I think this really would have been a perfect film. Now, that's not to say that this film isn't my favorite of the year, because it is. Let me tell you, this film really is just living up to the hype. Now, it's not the best film, so anyone that's saying that better like chill, and best meaning, you know, best ever. But it's definitely the best of the year, and I really think that this is going to go down as one of those films you remember for a long time, because it does something very special. It sticks with you. It makes you feel for the characters, like I said earlier. There's nothing overall bad about this movie. There are just things that you can kind of nitpick. Like, for example, I really wish that there were more moments between Lady Gaga and her father. You know, I wanted those moments to marinate a little bit. But see, the thing is, when you go back and you think, oh yeah, okay, it worked for that moment, because the story isn't Lady Gaga and her father. It really is a heartbreaking slash awesome slash why is this happening love tale between Allie and Jackson Maine. So I think the movie is in itself a character study, so that is kind of cool, and I think it's worthwhile. At 2 hours and 20 minutes, it better be worthwhile. What was that? 2 hours and 15? Okay, fine. So A Star is Born is definitely worth your money. It's definitely worth your time. It's worth just feeling, you know, it's a roller coaster in the best way possible. So A Star is Born is not a film you need to miss, it's a film you need to see. So guys, if you enjoyed this review, go ahead and give this video a like. Comment below when you see the movie and let me know what you think when you see the film. Also, subscribe. I mean, I hope you subscribe. And also, if you want to see more content from Reflect the Screen, check us out on our social media channels. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're there, I promise. Hey, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening. And I won't have my guitar. I promise you that. That's not coming out.